friends, welcome back. Today we're tackling some pantry organization and just gonna give this messy, cluttered pantry a little bit of a makeover today. I've purchased some new containers to organize my food. I have some old containers as well that I'll be reusing, but what I'm most excited about today is making some DIY labels using my Cricut Joy, which is a cutting machine. So as you can see here, these are some of the containers I laid out, but first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and empty out this pantry. So to start out this pantry organization, I want to first clear the space and really get a fresh start and really see what labels I need to make this space functional. So I'm starting out opening up my Cricut Joy app. This app is super easy to use. It is only for iOS users, but I just selected label and then chose a style. You can see I picked out this really simple style, and then all you have to do is type in what labels you want. I have been loving this app. It's super easy to use, and honestly, it makes me want to label everything in my house. The labels are completely customizable. You can see I'm going to change the font here. You can see that's how they'll all look printed out, but I didn't like that outlined font, so I went to something a little bit simpler. And then once I have that selected, it's gonna take me step by step what I need to do in order to get these labels printed. So I hit that next button, and then I get to select the material. I'm using the Smart Label writable paper. That way it can draw right on the paper those labels. It's connecting via Bluetooth, which is super convenient. And then all I need to do is load that paper, put in the proper utensil. I'm putting the pen in there, and then it's going to do the rest. This guy is small but mighty. This machine is your best friend for all things organizing, but also crafting. This is a great cutting machine for homemade cards. I'm looking forward to making Christmas cards this year, but I've just really enjoyed using this, and I would like to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Also, just so you know, I'm going to link all of the supplies that you need down in the description to create these labels, and stay tuned till the end of the video to see all of the labels put on the containers. So now I'm going to start with the first shelf, and bear with me, I am going to play around with the layout quite a bit. This first layout, I just added these acrylic Lazy Susans, and these are perfect for all things sauces and things that you use to cook. We don't have a lot of cabinet storage, and so I have to store these in the pantry, but having these so accessible, I don't have to dig to the back, is going to be really nice. You can see there they spin perfectly even on wire racks. And then I found these little black baskets on Amazon. I'll have everything I found on Amazon linked in my Amazon storefront. I thought those would be perfect for onions. And then my little farmhouse style bread box. I saw someone do this on Pinterest, and I thought it would make the pantry look that much cuter. We'll see if it sticks. I'm just kind of testing it out. But now I'm emptying out my canned goods, and one of the main motivators in today's video is actually a canned food drive that's going on at my kiddo's school. And so I'm going to go through all the cans today and see what cans we can donate. I got this 3-tiered organizer for all of my cans. I'm trying to kind of minimize the amount of canned goods that we have. We definitely don't have a stockpile by any means, but even though they're different brands, I tried to keep the same kind of item right in front of one another so it'd be easy to grab and I wouldn't have to reach to the back. But this isn't like perfect by any means, but I do think it's much more functional, and I was amazed that I was pretty much able to fit all of the cans here right on those shelves. So you can see here a little close up how all of those look together. I'm just throwing some of those extra cans in a box to put in my car so they'll be ready to donate. But next up, I bought these really cute candy jar canisters at Target, and I thought that these would be perfect for everyday snacks, easy to grab. In this case, I'm doing pretzels and goldfish, and I think that these will look really cute displayed in the pantry, and I was super happy because the entire container of pretzels and goldfish both fit in the containers perfectly. I didn't have any waste or any extra, so I'll definitely just continue to rebuy these items, and they'll always look great being stored in here. So now I'm just playing a little bit of Pantry Tetris, moving things around. I want it to be pleasing to the eye, so I put the Lazy Susans with the canned goods since they were the only items not in canisters. I wanted everything to kind of be in order. So now I have those candy jar canisters, and next to those I'm going to put some clear acrylic bins. I found these on Amazon, and I'm just going to fill them with different things like granola bars, pasta, and popcorn. There is something so satisfying about seeing a pantry that is all put together. Everything has a place. I think that this is going to work really well for my family and be really functional because it doesn't do a lot of good to be aesthetically pleasing if it's not. So I'm really excited about this transformation, and please give this video a big thumbs up right now. Stop what you're doing. Give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying the transformation so far. If you enjoy all things organizing and homemaking, cleaning motivation, and home decor, and you happen to be new here today, I would love to have you join our YouTube family by hitting the little red subscribe button down below. And make sure you leave me a comment if you are new here today. Let me know who you are, where you're from. I always love getting to know you guys. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. I feel like this would not be a pantry makeover without some cereal containers. I am so excited to have these and to be able to pour my cereal boxes in here so that it looks so much more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. I don't know why I haven't gotten them until now, but I ordered these ones on Amazon, and I just threw in some Cheerios and Frosted Flakes. That seems to be the cereal that we gravitate towards. All of my kids love Cheerios. I think it's because I gave it to them since they were a baby, but let me know down in the comments below, what is your favorite cereal? I got these canisters to match the candy jar canisters, and these are going to be grains that I use on a weekly basis. Now I keep things like oats and flour and sugar on my counter by my stove, but these are things like quinoa, bread flour because I make homemade bread, and then I also went ahead and added some rice. So these are things I can grab easily throughout the week, and I'm going to keep them up high away from the kiddos since they are glass. Questions, get to know you better. How can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down before I'm Chips are definitely the eyesore of my pantry, so I found these linen and wicker baskets at Target, and I'm just gonna sneak all of the chips in them. They are a nice size, but I think they're gonna fit on the floor of my pantry perfectly, so I'm really excited about that. And that way I can kind of just tuck them away. They're not as easy to grab, which is great, and you can't see them unless you're actually reaching into the bin, which is really nice. But first, before I put all of them away, I got 3 bins total. I needed to sweep the floor because I don't think I had swept it since we moved in. For the second bin, I'm just throwing in all of our protein powders and supplements. We don't grab these super often, so I figured it was okay to tuck those away. And then in the middle bin, this one is the easiest to grab, so I'm throwing in all of our individualized chips and crackers. That way when I'm packing lunches, it is super easy to grab. But this bottom shelf ended up being empty, and so I moved the onions and potatoes down here on this little bottom shelf, as well as that bread box. But now for the final touch, I'm going to take all of those labels that I made and place them on the bins and the containers, and I'm finally going to make everything look pretty and put together.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
And now that I'm wrapping up with this, let's take a final look at the pantry. All right, friends, I am so pleased with how this pantry turned out. I think that this pantry is very functional. We're gonna be able to use it easily, and that's the main goal. We also got rid of a ton of clutter just by getting rid of some of the packaging. Hiding all the chips in the little wicker basket was a game changer. These candy jar canisters for the kiddos' snacks. Let's see what else. These Lazy Susans are probably my favorite thing we added today. Just being able to grab exactly what I need easily and not having to like dig to the back is gonna be really nice. I made sure to keep these glass canisters up high, all my baking goods. That way the kiddos don't, knock them down. But overall, I love how this turned out, and I hope that you did too. I think that the Cricut Joy labels were so much fun to make, and they're a game changer. I'm gonna be labeling everything in my house now. So make sure you check out the details in my description below if you're interested in that. But I hope you're all having a wonderful week. I can't wait to share my next space with you, tackle the next organizing project. If you happen to be new today, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next one. Bye.